你也接了一次。
He always leaving you this, Hank.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big run that time by Henry. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You talk about tiny? You talk about the little guy back there? That monster
monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
It's third down.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second and 9. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
22-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
The 49-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Cowboys nothing.
On 1st and 10, Prescott completes it right side to Cooper. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
40 yards.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 34. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Prescott's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
First and 10.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And this is caught at the 8. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and... Now Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, one episode left in the Walking Dead.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Was that?
We motherfuckers like an hour.
And no return here for Evans as they will
Something
bring
just
this
as
out
good
to the
happened and they
25.
just letting it down.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your deep.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he's Howski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A second down throw for Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. 48-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and 11 now. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
I want some fucking devil eggs. I like fruit. You like
go
fruit? I like
first
fruit.
half of action.
Oh, you know that.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
I want some fruit. You like fruit? I like fruit.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there.
Right before halftime, I was going to let the clock run out because I didn't see it running, and he called a timeout with 2 seconds left and stopped the